I'm filming more from the front due to people commenting about how the side view is just not as helpful. So I already have my skin prep done. That is the most important. Look at my glass skin. I use Epicurus. I'm gonna list below the skin products that I always use every morning before I do my makeup. So they'll be down below. I'm gonna do things a little bit differently today, and I'm gonna experiment with some makeup. So I'm really excited. I got this really cool ColourPop brushes, and I'm gonna use these today. I'm going to do Huda Beauty color corrector in Cherry Light, Say Star Glow Dewy Gel. I love my Say brush. Rub this in. I gave myself bangs again recently, so when I'm done with my makeup, I'm gonna do my hair and show the final result of the makeup with my new bangs. And then the color corrector. I'm gonna just pat it in. I also saw a photo of Kim K that's kind of been inspiring me to bring my makeup lighter here, like around my mouth and my nose. I've been experimenting with underpainting my bronzer. So usually I do my makeup and then I put on 2 bronzers. I put on the Say Dew Bronzer and Gold Deposit by MAC. But I've tried something different lately where I take the same Say Dew Bronzer and I underpaint it. That way I feel like it doesn't layer the 2 bronzers on top of my foundation. I feel like it just looks a little bit more airbrushed when I do it like this. Another Say brush. Today I'm going to use the NARS Light Reflecting Foundation in Fiji. I know I look shiny. Trust the process. I've been really into my Infallible Concealer by L'Oreal. So I've been doing that. Boop, boop, boop. Right there. Huda Beauty Under Eye Buff Brush. And heavy emphasis on bringing it up here. And down right here. Like I said, I was inspired by a photo of Kim K, which kind of inspired me to do that. I don't know if that's actually what she does to her makeup. It was just the way that in the photo it appeared that it was lighter around here that I really liked. That's what inspired me. Bring it around my mouth, my chin. And here. Use the Huda Beauty Easy Bake Powder in Banana Bread. Pretty heavy because we're baking here. Side of my nose, under my eye, following the line of the concealer. We are baking. And I do it here because I get super shiny. Bring it around here. Not so much as baking down here, I'm just kind of applying it. But doing more so baking underneath my eyes. I got the new blush filter palette by Huda Beauty. Roseberry, Bronzeberry. Such a pretty color. Nose. So pretty. Can never forget our MAC Gold Deposit. Mine is so messed up. I use the heck out of this stuff. To get over my forehead. All over Say powder brush and dust away my little mini bake that I did. And I want to take the extra product and I'm going to bring it on my forehead, buff everything out. And then sometimes if I need a little bit of extra really light powder, I take the Say Slip Tint translucent powder and just kind of touch up where it's needed. So airbrushed. Then my brown Mario Travis lip liner. MAC Blanc type. Take one of my new ColourPop brushes. to keep this line here. Got the Rock Candy palette from ColourPop. I haven't even touched it yet, so I'm really excited to use it. I really love True North. I feel like it reminds me of this shade from this makeup brand called Stila in the shade Kitten. And it was so pretty and I was obsessed with it growing up. But I'm gonna try a little bit of True North. And I'm gonna put it just right on my lid. It's like a pinky gold. It's really, really pretty. Two of my favorite things, pinky and gold. I'm just gonna take the lightest bit right here. It's so pretty. I want to take Nugget and almost like contour my eyes. I really love this shade of brown. So I'm gonna go in like this. More of Nugget. Ooh, that's nice. I don't like too dark of eyeshadow, so going on this side. So gorgeous. A white liner that I'm just gonna lightly graze on my waterline. And then the Spike Valentino lipstick in 118A, I think is the shade. It's this really pretty color. I'm gonna take this Pharmacy, it's Glaze 01, just to the center. Prada Scope Mascara, my favorite mascara in the whole world because it makes my eyelashes look curled even when they're not. This is the Morphe Micro Brow Pencil in Chocolate Mousse. I really need to get a brow powder soon, so if you have any recommendations. I've been making sure to like fill in my ends more, make them more pronounced. It's crazy how much darker I make my brows. I wish I had more brow. I used to have really nice brows, but I destroyed them when I was a teenager by over plucking them all the time. I'm gonna take the Epic Ink Liner by NYX in black. And I like this one because it's a mega fine tip. And I only like a very thin line on myself. And I'm literally going to take my nail and go like that. Under my lash line. I'm taking the Gen Z Cruise eyeliner pencil. It's a dark brown. It's in Milano too. I'm going to connect the bottom lash line here. Use this to kind of bring it out a little bit. Oopsie. Kevyn Aucoin medium sculpting powder. I'm gonna take one of my little ColourPop brushes. Down. About there. I'm going to take my big fluffy brush up again. Just kind of. I'm going to take the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Peptides Niacinamide Lock-In Setting Spray. And, all right, this is the final look. I'll get a little closer. Get closer so you can see. It's actually pretty natural looking. I really love it. I also love my hair. I just give myself these bangs. I might touch up with a little bit more powder.